Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. First down throw there is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Darnold to the air once more. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. Bring up on 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Here's Darnold. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's to the 25. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 86 yards. Touchdowns, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. To throw on first down is Darnold. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Second and 9.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. And he's caught. It's Robinson. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now, Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Darnold to throw. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
A loss
Nakobe Dean getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A first down throw for Hurts. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On second down, Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. It brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Third down and 4.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Hurts. Up the middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
17 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Second down, they need 3. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Barkley. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down. Saquon. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll run with Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's downfield by Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The throw on the run is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This one is caught by Robinson.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready!
The 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is Darius Smith in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tiger form! Hey! Yo, don't set! Right anyway, huh?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. That was good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
16 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Meyer, good on the extra point. As the Seahawks draw closer here, it's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Barkley's got the first down and more. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Once again, is Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Taken in by Horton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
The throw on first down is Darnold. That's to Robinson. He's got it, and he's close to another first down. First down just shy of the marker. From 29, here's 2nd and a couple. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For a Seahawks.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That one to Zach Charbonnet.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
Darnold. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his first touchdown of the new year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Oh, he's got him in. That's caught by Brown. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 20, here's second down and 3. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort, unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here comes Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. They go with Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here comes 2nd down.
We go set.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8
Great job there
yards to go.
defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That ball intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
The score, Eagles 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We go set.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Dre, set. On it. Delta.
A run with Barkley. Whoa! And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll come up now for 2nd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Darnold to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Dre, set. Right anyway, up. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
So it's a